Alright gang, let's pick up where we left off. We're going to add a menu in here. And to add the menu we have to have a sitemap file. So let's go add a sitemap. We'll right click, add new item. Let's pick sitemap. We'll leave the name the same. Now here's our default sitemap. Got one parent node, two child nodes. All the data is left empty for us. Now I want to modify this a bit. Paste in my own map. In my map, I've got the parent node, same as before. I've left it empty. And here's our closing. And then within it, I have child nodes. Now, in the text, they label this initial parent node home, and the child node home, and then its subnodes or children nodes, grandchild nodes, would be our links. Now, I don't care too much for that style in that it shows the word home twice. I like to keep it a little bit cleaner, so I leave this first parent node empty. To be able to do that, I've got to change a setting on the menu itself when we create it. All right. So you can pause the video and adjust your sitemap accordingly. If you want to add more, you just copy and then insert after and modify. Okay. Now, go ahead and save that. Let's go look at our master. Now our menu is going to go here. So let's go to the toolbox and the navigation section. Here's the menu. And we'll drop it right there. Now, let's choose our data source, new data source, sitemap. It's giving it a default name. We'll click OK. I click away and I don't see my menu here. Now that's because of the one thing that I changed about how I did it. So let's come over here. On our drop down, we'll choose the menu 1. Static display levels. Let's change that from 1 to 2. Click away. Now you see that menu appeared. If I would set it just 1, we would see that empty parent node. Now we've got it set at 2, and we actually see the nodes that we want to see. We've got a couple more things that we need to do. Let's change our orientation or our display to be horizontal rather than vertical. It's in layout. Change it to horizontal. We can also change our default pop-out image to false. It's the static enabled pop-out image to false. There we go. Now, got one more thing we need to do. In our source code, we have to include a CSS class. So we'll enter it in. CSS class equals include main menu. Okay. That'll give us a little bit of spacing on our menu, and if we go back and look at it in design view, we see here how it's spaced out. Okay. So let's go run it and see what our menu looks like now. Now, this assignment doesn't require you to modify the menu using styles. You can play with it. It's something that takes place on 266, 267, a couple pages thereafter in the text. Now all that does is, as you mouse over or hover the menu, and that menu expands, it will change the appearance of those child nodes as they come out, or it'll change the appearance of the menu item as you hover it. And we've dealt with that in the past. And the only thing I haven't done is I haven't removed that default text that I put in when we first created our master page. So close this, go back to our source code, and then our source code will delete that. Menu goes here. And now if I was to run it, I'd only see the menu and I wouldn't see that text. Okay, that's it for this section.